Ah, hello, good morning, wakey wakey. It's time for stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Captain, how are you doing? How are you today? How are you on this fine, dreary, rainy summer spring morning? I saw a certain video game released. Yep. For anyone at all watching, you can buy the Ghost of Alcantara now on Steam for the low price of free, which is everybody's favorite price. Don't freak out. This is the easy part. You've done all the work. You're not even going to get any reviews for at least a day, if not a couple days. Let me see here. Ghost of Alcantara. Ghost of Alcantara. Grab this link. Also, add to library. Added to library right now before I forgot. You've done a lot of your work. This is your first game program you worked on. This is where you get the feedback you really need. You're probably going to have some people that say some mean things because it's the internet. And you're going to have to ignore that. The first time I tried streaming, my third message in chat was, "You're the worst, go die." My third message in chat, and I was playing Minecraft. I don't take offense when 12-year-olds say I should die because they don't even have a fully developed brain yet. And look, if I could put a boot through your tiny undeveloped skull, you don't get an opinion. Also, let's see. The Ghost of Alcantara is out now. Buy for the low price of free. No, that's my Control Z. I need this copied. There's the link. Post in chat. Pin. And stay there until the end of stream. Thank you kindly. And hide for myself. Perfect. It's literally the least I could do. Just like if we ever hang out sometime, buy me a burger and we'll call it even. Deal. Joke's on you. I'm making you take me to Gus's Diner. It's right near it's not far from the capital of Wisconsin. I went there before. Fantastic food. You know where I really want to go eat again? There's another place in Wisconsin called Off Broadway. It's a fancier restaurant. Oh, it was so. I had a tuna steak with an orange reduction sauce. It was so good. I wake up in the night drooling, dreaming of that steak. That was one of those places where my friends and we went to eat, and we're like, "Oh, we'll eat, we'll hang out, we'll chat." No one said a word until the food was gone. And that's how you know the food is good. Like, sorry, can't talk. Food. Ooh. I could always go for a good steak. I haven't had a steak in a while. I know what I'm making this weekend for dinner. I'm gonna make myself a steak, pan-seared steak. Or I cook it up the little camping grill. I feel like I'm a crazy meth head or something whenever I set up my little camping grill on the sidewalk. However, I can't set it up in the grass. That's asking for a problem. Oh, heck yeah. I remember we were helping my friend move and he ripped the tendon in his arm. And then, so like I stayed up there for like 2 extra days, just helping him out. I just called my brother and be like, hey, go feed my cat toes. Ooh, let's go. You know what? No, I'm not having a steak. I'm going to get a New York strip steak. I'm going to marinate that with some of my bird's eye chilies and some Korean barbecue and some Thai chili paste. Oh, it's going to be so tasty. A little soy sauce. My family thinks it's weird that I don't even have soy sauce in my or that I don't even have salt in my apartment, but it's because I have soy sauce and I'll put that on anything. I'm sure it's not good for me, however, comma tasty. Look, I don't smoke. I drink only on occasion, more now that I stream because it's content, baby. A black and blue burger and whiskey. What kind of whiskey? What is a black and blue burger? Google, reveal unto me. What is this? That looks like a burger with blue cheese. Is that all? What's the black part? Oh, and bacon. Ooh, I love me some bacon, but sometimes it's almost too much, you know? Can I tell you about a food crime I do semi regularly? Can I tell you about my favorite food crime? All right, hear me out. Hear me out. When I make my breakfast rice bowl, I put ketchup on my rice. No, no, wait. My breakfast rice bowl has scrambled egg and bacon in it. And the way I see it, if I put scrambled egg and bacon in between two pieces of bread and put some ketchup on there, that's just a breakfast sandwich. And I mean, like the rice is just a different carb. So, wait, how? No, I've been eating ketchup on eggs since I was a small little man child. I've always been a small little man child, but still. Are you one of those that are going to say, like, no, you have to put sriracha or you have to put hot sauce on it? I'll choose up my eggs with like a spicy pepper, a little bit of soy sauce. Oh, you're one of those types. See, I didn't like spicy food until I was an adult. I don't even keep hot sauce in my house because the few hot sauces I've had are just like buffalo sauce, which I don't like. Or like, hey, here is stupid hot flaming liquid of death. You'll feel it coming back out too. And that's no fun. Nobody likes that. I just want a sauce that tastes good. See, grab phone so I can moderate as well before I forget. Ah, buh, 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 buh. Buh, buh, buh. There's a bagel, sunny side up, jalapeno mayo, and a sharp cheddar cheese with hot sauce. I don't really like the taste of jalapenos. It's not that I don't like the spicy. It's just for however spicy something is, it must be equally or more good. Like I like bird's eye chilies because they got a good flavor. Oh, the pickled ones. My dad made those one year when we had the garden. I just don't care for jalapeno. For some jalapeno. Just not a big jalapeno person. It's too bad my mom makes a mean jalapeno popper. How many times can I say it before like a Mexican SWAT team appears to beat me? I already know. Now all of China knows I am here because I put ketchup on my rice. Let's get the whole world against me. Let's see. Can you see how many downloads you have so far or how many people have added it to their library? Let me see here. A Kappa, casually readable. Twitter, Blue Sky. Let's see what your Blue Sky look like. Oh, is that your friend that wrote the game on Blue Sky? Ooh. Handsome little man. He looks like somebody I went to church camp with. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you were able to get your game finally going. That'll give you at least a little chance for a break. 1K downloads? Let's go. Oh, I should also Twitterize. Let me see here. I need an at symbol. I need an at. Let's see. Ghost of Alcantara. Ghost of Alcantara. My friends made a game. And then we go to Steam and we grab this again. Let's get that to 2K, then 5K, then 10K, then 1,000,000 downloads. That's the plan. 2 billion downloads. If they ever stop downloading, we're going to have a problem. You hear it? You better start downloading, uninstalling it, and downloading it again. You got that, chat? Then I go to the site formerly known as Twitter, but will always be known as Twitter. Goes to Valcontra, follow. My friends made a game. Post. There you go. I have on both of my social media medials. And remind me later and I'll do it on Discord as well. I I assume there's a lot of people that have like programs on Twitch to just add to library every single free game. So that's probably driving up your number. Because sometimes games are only free for a little while. Either that or it's just that good, baby. Man, your friend looks on your blue sky, looks like someone I went to church camp with. He was the kind of person, like big gangly nerd that would do the Charleston and wear a socialism t-shirt. Something is suspicious? Did I get your friend in one? I'm pretty sure I saw him doing that one dance Froggy has an emote of. And I'm not smart enough to get my arms to move in that kind of way. How about the suspicious doubt? Nah, the game's just that good. I'm trying to think. Did I moderatize you on the Discord? If I did, you'd probably be able to just go in announcements and everyone would be like, game is out. Since the third grade, that's gotta be like 20 years. Trying to do math. You are a little older than me. Third grade is 9 years old. So yeah, approaching 20 years. You'll be 28. Yeah, I was trying to remember exactly how old you are because I knew you were a little older than me. You'll be 3 years older than me. And with how my joints are shutting down, you must be dying. I try and take a nap and I have my legs crossed and my one leg is too heavy and it makes my other leg sore, so I have to uncross my legs. Really, it's just they're all bony, so it just doesn't sit comfortably. I don't like being old. It sucks. Am I a hag yet? I just want to be a hag already. Hags get all the love. Hags and tiny anime women, and I will never be a tiny anime woman. I'm not cute enough for it. I woke up on a week after my 25th birthday, and what's it called? When your ligaments swell up while you sleep, one of my fingers like wasn't working. It takes like half an hour to an hour for the swelling to go down after I wake up, for my finger to be able to be bent and used properly again. Yeah, and that's just a totally normal thing some people have to do. That's just something I deal with. Don't get old. I assume in like 3 years, I'll finally cave and go to the doctor and be like, wow, you can stand without any connective tissue in your joints? That's pretty cool. Like, wow, I didn't know arthritis could be that bad. And we got some people from the university that would like to come down and talk to you. They're very curious. Oh, Heavenly just went live. He only has 8 viewers. Noted that. If we got enough people here, maybe we'll give him a raid later when it's time for D&D. Once I understood the limitations of my flesh, I was disgusted. I craved the certainty of the machine. Sorry, where am I? Where am I? What happened? I blacked out for a moment. Did you see there was this Australian guy who invented a bionic heart? It doesn't beat. It's just a constantly running little motor that this one person had installed in them for 3 months before you could get his heart transplant. And that guy didn't have to like stay in the hospital. He got to go home. He also went 3 months without a heartbeat, which is kind of scary. Just a low hum. It must have been. That'd be the thing I'd be concerned about. It's like, how is this powered? I don't know enough. But I assume, like, you could probably just put a chest port in somebody to, like, drop new batteries in. You could make them into Iron Man. I assume anything that could pass an electrical signal through your body to something in your chest like that would probably also really damage your lungs or cause them to spasm. Well, actually, your lungs don't move. It's your diaphragm. But your esophagus, and you got other stuff in there. Either way, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to try and shoot lightning through somebody's chest to charge their bionics. That's why it's advanced research in RimWorld. One of my favorite things in RimWorld is just a fully bionic size a pawn. Well, it was also the first person to ever use that thing. I assume it must have taken months, but it's really cool because it was designed by a plumber. And I was like, wow, when you think about it, what is our heart but a pump and our veins but pipes? Oh, almost certainly. I think he said he came up with the basic design when he was a kid. It obviously got refined through time, but still. That's wicked. Just you wait. Once I get one of those, some bionic lungs, a pair of detox kidneys, I will be all but immortal. And able to drink all I want because kidneys. Wait, no, you can't make bionic livers yet. That needs to be added to RimWorld. Oh, I'm going to nerd out for a minute. So in RimWorld, there are 4 different kinds of bionic stomachs. There's the basic bionic stomach. We're talking about how we're disgusted by the weakness of our flesh. The basic bionic stomach doesn't decrease your hunger rate at all, but it does improve digestion, meaning you get more out of food. Then there's the reprocessor stomach, which makes you get hungry at 75% the normal rate. There's an intermediate stomach that I can't remember the name, which is 50. And then there's the nuclear stomach, which makes you get hungry at 25% the normal rate. However, because of the small amount of space you had to fit that tiny nuclear reactor, your pawn becomes very prone to developing teratomic tumors. I crave the strength and certainty of steel. How are you doing, though, Panda? How are you doing? But if you can get the Archotech non-senescent gene, which prevents ill effects from aging, and you pair that with the nuclear stomach, now you have a pawn that eats a quarter of the normal amount of food they would and cannot develop any age-related conditions. Teratomas are considered an age-related condition. Oh, hell yeah. What kind of ideology do they have? You're ready to be turned into digital. Is your model done already? Or do you mean you wish to upload your consciousness? Okay. See, my problem with RimWorld is I'm so goal-oriented, and it's usually like, hey, I want to build a town that looks like this. And then I do. And then I'm like, well, now what? And then I start a new game. Me when I want her to put me in bits and bytes. See, when I say it, that means something completely different. Oh, so one of my friends at work, will call him Tom because that's pretty close to what his name is. He closed last night and I saw him when I was getting off work today. And I had to just talk to him and be like, hey, buddy, pal, friendo, compadre, amigo. You need to believe in the kitchen a little better. Like I came in this morning, some of the stuff wasn't from him, but I had to just say something because like he left the boxes open in the freezer. Somebody's food was left out all night. And I'm just like, I don't care if you like go into the side room and have something to eat, but put it in the mini fridge when you're done or take it home with you. I get it. You're working close. You're working through dinner. But buddy, just because we passed our health inspection the day before doesn't mean you can now be messy. Burger acquired. You got an item. Burger. Oh, I want a nasty burger. I can't. I've been eating so bad and I have a brownie in the fridge for later. Yeah, we got 1 point dinged on our Sterotech walk, which is really good. There'll almost always be something. And it was basically that they were just like, hey, pull out the oven and clean behind it. It was like, well, that was supposed to be done last week by Tom. But I also found out we were like the number 2 store for sales yesterday in our region, which is crazy. Like we beat out all the truck stops and stuff. And he did all that by himself. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, please close the boxes when you're done, but you did a good job. You deserve a raise. But yeah, before the health inspector had come earlier that day, I was just like, eh. And I went and I dusted all the vents in the ceiling because I had time. I'm so happy I did that. Oh, you sent us burger? Oh, I'm licking the screen, but I can't taste it. All I taste is fuzzy. Burger. I want burger. It's only $9 if I go to the local bar and get a burger meal. And it's a good burger. It's really cheap because they make most of their money off liquor. And if I go there and not buy liquor, it's great. But I don't like being in public. There's too many people, I tell you, too many. Why are there so many people? No such thing. My brain would murder me if I didn't finish a burger in one sitting. So nope, I pick up the burger and I eat it in 10 bites. Always 10. Has to be in a unit of 5 because of my OCD. If it's a really big, it sometimes is a 15 or 20 bites. What, is it like a Burger King big burger? It looks a little big, like bigger than a Macker's burger. Exactly. I will finish my food, damn it. Nothing will go to waste, because if I put it in my fridge, I'll forget it's there. So it's like a Burger King size burger. I ain't no spitter. I mean, quitter. Or that other one. Smile. We'll be cheering you on. Devour the burger. Oh, I'm thinking about doing another Music Monday After Dark. Since it'll be the last Monday of the month. Would that be interesting to you, fellers? This Monday? Here, let me double check and make sure I'm remembering right. Because that would have been, 331 was the last one I did. Yeah, let's plan for it. That's just 2 double quarter pounders. Calm yourself. Speaking of, did I ever share the burger I made? I did. Oh, that was a good burger. It was a beef and pork burger. Oh, I should do that again, but it's so expensive. It's so expensive to make, and it's not worth making if it's just for me. I can't possibly be expected to cook for one person. I just need a pretty lady. See, if I myself a pretty lady so I can go full house husband, make dinner for when they come home. Clean the house, take care of the pets. Someday. Someday. That's the dream. I say as I look wistfully off to the side. Oh, they were getting rid of a bunch of those Mountain Dew Baja Blasts at work. So I bought a pair of them. They were buy one, get one free. So they were actually a decent price. I was going to buy like 6 of them, but when I came back the next day to grab them, there were only 2 left. I also got a chocolatini and a thing of pina colada. I had some of that pina colada yesterday, and I'll probably have more of it. Blahaj Blast. We love Blahaj. I should get a Blahaj, but I don't have space for more stuff. No, if I get a Blahaj, my femboy arc will be complete and there will be no going back. I as well just put on the skirt now if I'm going to buy a Blahaj. It'll be over. It'll be Jover. There'll be no recovering, no going back. I will be ooh. Oh, Captain Erica, are you perchance reading or listening to The Wandering Inn? for book club day after tomorrow. I'm nearly finished with it. I got like 8 hours left. I just had a hard time focusing last week, or I would already be done. Or you, Panda. Because I keep having one thought every time I'm listening to this book. And that thought is, damn, the furries are eating good. Just god damn. I'm not a furry, however, comma, would. Between the Drakes and the Knolls, you'll find somebody. Now hear me out. Like Aaron has this one offhand comment, and where she is mentioned accidentally having gone into the wrong restroom because they use different signs, and that Drakes and Knolls have different bits. Not that she was an expert or anything. And we're like, oh my, oh. Bad Dragon sponsorship win. It's just a little throwaway line. But I'm also, because I believe the audiobook isn't the rewrite, which is a shame because I think the rewrite probably fixes a lot of the continuity errors with the later books. And they're not like a lot of major stuff, but it's in the world building stuff that doesn't really make sense. It's like how Pisces knows what a cleric was. It's like, no, that's supposed to be so long ago that even immortals don't remember. It's just a weird thing to hear when I'm so immersed in the later part of the books. Well, when you're writing a book over a decade, what you started with when you were probably a teenager isn't going to be what you're at when you're a young to approaching middle-aged adult. The author has grown in every way imaginable, and it's really cool to see. But if you think the first book is long, it clocks in at 40 hours on the audiobook. The third book, 60. It's half again as long. I don't think I could do that for a book club unless I wanted to take a month off and be like, okay, it'll be in 2 months' time. I should also look up what point is the correct point to read Gravesong, which is like the side series. Gravesong follows the singer of Torandria, who is another earthling. And she ends up in Noalictis, the Kingdom of Shade. They have a big undead problem because they have these giant crypts that are underground that they buried all their dead in for centuries. Because dead bodies make undead magics happen to the ambient magic, which is very good for growing crops. However, they kind of had a cascading overflow issue that turned everything just gray. And now if anything dies within like 5 minutes, it gets back up. it's really affected like the culture of the people. They're very soft spoken, very demure, because they don't want to draw attention from anything bad that could be out there. They all sleep in separate rooms in the house with the doors locked from the inside. Because if they die in their sleep, they will get up and eat their families otherwise. It's such a grim, practical culture. It's very interesting. Like, the author wrote that later in the series. I want to say like around book 4 or 5 is when you like branch off and read that one. And she has improved even by that point. We got like 14 books though now. It's crazy. There's too many books. Tolkien, eat your fucking heart out. Okay, I'll stop. I'll save this for Sunday. I'll save it for Sunday. Anyway, what should we do today? I don't know. I was just planning on yapping, but I also yapped yesterday. Captain Erica's gone very silent. The burger must be good. Must be really good. I want a burger. I want a big and nasty burger and hot dogs. I want a hot dog. Sorry, I slipped into Jennifer Cool Ranch. So sorry. I should never do that to another human being. But I miss Froggy. I miss Froggy. I'm withering away. I'm shaking. I got withdrawals. There is no Froggy. Even when it's not Wednesday, there's still no Froggy. This is fucked up. This is fucked up, Dial. Here I am ordering new Froggy Lock and Ariel merch because they did a merch collab because they're friends. And she's gone. The frog is gone. I miss Froggy. She hasn't gone live since 3/27. That's a month ago. And she went to con then, so she was gone as well. So she got back from con 3 days ago. I also heard many a story. Here, I will show you a picture of Froggy from the con. Because it is the funniest picture. She's just a little guy. Wow. Guess which one is Froggy? I wish I could have gone. I wish I could have gone. I keep hearing people, though, talking about Froggy walking around with the giant freaking mascot head on. Like, darn, I would have loved to see that. I miss Frog. Oh, my homies miss the frog. You don't miss the frog, you not a homie. If you miss the frog, you a homie. I just picture Froggy more or less falling in the general direction she means to go whenever she's walking around in just the head. Also, I don't know much about Novel Horizons that does her merch and a lot of other stuff with her, but they seem based as fuck. Yeah, I was talking about how I miss Froggy. She hasn't gone live in a month. I'm shriveling away. I got the shakes. I need my frog. I need to inject it directly into my veins. It's been so long. Yeah, I'm glad she was able to go to con, but with other stuff, it's just like, oh, it sucks. I miss her, but I know she's doing good stuff. Speaking of, after stream, I have to order my Froggy and my Princess and the Frog, Froggy and Ari Little City figurines. I don't know where I'll put them. I will find space. I'll probably glue them to the top of the TV I don't use. I wonder if I can get like a sticky putty so that way I don't have to worry about damaging the figures when I want to take them off when I move. No plans to move anytime soon, but I know someday I'll move. Let's see, close that. There we go. I know! I miss Froggy. Oh, Panda, by any chance, did you see Ganon's stream at all yesterday? I know I posted about it after I raided into him. Wasn't sure if possibly you checked it out. They were drawing me because I commissioned them, but still, I got to see me getting drawn, and that's always cool. It's the second time they've drawn me now. I don't want to talk about how much money I'm spending on art. And I got the first drafts of my... Oh, no worries. They just did the line art as far as I'm aware. And I got a message back from Miss Hannah, Hannah and Fumio, with the stinking first draft of my emotes this morning. Or it was actually last night, right after I went to bed. I don't know what that pounding sound is. That's spooky. Oh, wicked. Yeah, she went and offered me that stuff too, but I'm here like, I don't need a logo, and I got all the other stuff cooking already. So I appreciate the offer, ma'am. However, I'd just like to get my emotes for now. I only had like small adjustment for my lover's emote, my heart emote. It was like, could you please make the hands be squishing it more like I'm hugging a pillow? Yeah, it was good of her to offer. I can understand that, but although personally I would have waited to offer until be like, here are your emotes. Also, I do this stuff if you're interested. In future. I feel like that's the best time to offer something like that is I've delivered what you wanted, but hey, if you need any of this stuff as well, keep me in mind. Oh, and I'm so excited for I'm waiting for Miss Katia just to send me a invoice so I can pay her so she can start work. Oh, how does verified work on VGen? Is it just you have to have so many satisfied customers and commissions, or how does it work? Yeah, I would show her little early first draft ones, but I feel like that might be. I feel like that wouldn't be a good thing to do. If that makes sense. It's like I haven't gotten permission to show her line arts, so I won't. Did the music break again? I swear. Every day. Every day's a struggle, Dio. Here, have World's End by Flow. Here, let's look it up. How does verified work on VGen? Work on VGen. Okay. A verified showcase is made of completed commissions. Okay, that makes sense. Basically, you have to have satisfied X number of customers, and then you can use what you made for those customers in your showcase. Well, it might be mine, and I'll probably ask for the little line arts just because coloring is fun. If anybody wants to use them like a little coloring book in Photoshop, that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind. I can't remember if I asked them for larger versions as well as like the emote size. Like your full work size version and then the emote size. Because I feel like, why not? Why not have them as big? Why not big? Bigger is better. Don't you agree? Size does matter. Oh, I love how the past couple nights when I tuck myself in, May goes live. Oh, that's a good idea. Let me. Oh, I'll just go to bed now at a responsible time. Meka has gone live. I don't need sleep. Never mind. Smile. Except yesterday. Well, yesterday she was live late for me. Like an hour before I go to bed. I think she went live at like 6 p.m. my time. Yeah, I tried to watch that and I immediately got overstimulated. Like, oh, funny gun game. Oh, God, that's a lot of voices. Oh. And then I closed stream. And then I tried again later and I was still overstimulated. So I just played RimWorld instead. I mean, it's good. Everybody was having fun. Community nights is for the community, the people playing. Were people speaking like old Call of Duty and Halo players used to speak, if you know what I mean? Using their gamer words. All right. I love it when the gamers don't use their gamer words. This Hard Mountain Dew stuff is pretty good. Not sponsored, but like, it's tasty. Let's see. My notifications. Annie holds scissors. Fei is naked. Joel is playing gotcha. Let's go. I love when every time an hour takes over and it's like a half dozen people go live. MF and Daddy. I don't know who any of those people are, but I hope they were having fun. Mostly by you. I feel like maybe I need a better going live notification, but I'll be honest, I don't think you are chronically on Twitch enough that it would matter, and you're already here. Motherfucker and Daddy? Well, usually Daddy is motherfucker. I'm not the most educated in family dynamics, but typically those are the same person. Oh, and somebody's doing their birthday donathon. Good for them. Good for them. You probably saw Panda, but in case you didn't see the pinned message, The Ghost of Alcantara is out now on Steam for the low, low price of free. You can play the game that Captain Erica did a bunch of programming for. And one of their friends did all the writing. I'm just saying, I'm not sponsored, but they do owe me a burger. That's what we agreed on. I want burger. I want a nasty burger. I want hot dogs. I want a hot dog. The Ghost of Jennifer Cool Ranch seeks a new host. Oh, but I made a really good time this morning at work. I had safe counted before the truck was even in. Now, truck is coming later than normal, but still, it's pretty good. Whoop, beepers is live. I hate that my brain sees beepers and it's like, oh, that's Heavenly's friend. That doesn't feel like a nice thing to say. You know what I mean? The beepers is their own person. I want a hot dog so bad. I hate that voice is also how I do the freaking pufferfish. The oh, maybe. I know beepers from like being spoken of in the same sentence as Heavenly. I love how I did the pufferfish and it's like 4, 3, 2. Live viewers are like, no, stop, no, please, no, God, no, how could you do this? I do like Beeper's live notification of Beepers is done charging. It's so cute. The very squishable little robot. I don't know how they built a robot out of cotton, but he looks huggable like a pillow. Oh, hello, cat. I wish I could. He's been shot? Oh, no. I assume you mean that in a funny way, right? Not in a actually man's got shot. Man's experienced America firsthand. Man's experienced America firsthand. Or the American experience. Oh, I'm not sure if you heard me. The Ghost of Alcantara is live now on Steam, the game that Captain Erica has been working on. It's in the pinned message, but in case you just swiped it away out of habit. All right, I added it to library as well. They were saying that they got like 1,000 downloads. They got 1,000 downloads already. They went from 100 to 1,000 in no time. I know a lot of those are probably people that are just like, ooh, free game and grabbing it. But still. And it sounds like that their friend is already writing another game. So hopefully this game goes over well, and the next one, they charge a little money for it, and then they make a lot of money. I thought about it, but I'm not sure how good a visual novel is for stream content. And I gotta touch the dyslexia. I know they would be cool with it, but I'm worried it'd be bad content, so I might just play it on my own when I have free time, which might be never. My dyslexia is not as bad as my father's, but I got a bit of it. I'm a very slow reader, which means when there's like 200 of you in the chat going nuts stimming, I won't be able to read anything. Yeah, if you had a second person that's there to riff with you off the content, then you can do just about anything. Speaking of, I should put together another collab with friends. We should plan to play Repo sometime. It is Ghoulie Uwu's birthday. I don't think they'll be live because D&D tonight. But if you don't follow my friend Ghoulie, here, let me shout them out. I can at least send them a cool person for their birthday. I'd wanted to commission Ganon to draw them, but then time ran out. Oh, you do follow them. Shout out. She's the best. My O's are P's. Curse my fat fingers. Ghoulie Uwu. W, I require your assistance. There we go. Unrecognized command. I can't type. Shout out Ghoulie Uwu. There we go. I made it work. We win here. We're winning every day. Ghoulie is the best. One of my bestest friends. So funny. So incredibly funny. I've been playing D&D with them for a long time now. And I want to play more. Speaking of playing more D&D and role-playing the game, I have a friend that's interested in running a Vampire the Masquerade game and asked me if I would like to stream it. We could play Get Hot Vampire Goth Girlfriend the game. I feel like that would also bring some more people in. I feel like there's a lot of people that are looking for live play D&D and Vampire the Masquerade and all that sort of thing. But the big thing is like, my friends know my real name, and I know they'll turn and look at me and be like, hey, real name. And I'll be like, oh no. Oh no. How could this happen to me? I've been doxxed. I can't delete this video because then there would be a gap in the story. My only real concern, though, is, other than the getting doxxed, is the friend that's running me, it is also kind of the murder hobo of the group, so I'm not sure how good it'll be. I'll check with my dude, bro. He's just the person that doesn't really how do I say this? He doesn't always follow the laid out story, the social norms of the setting. Oh, that's good. The problem with me is one of my friends, I didn't know her name for like a year because I always called her by her player name or her character name at D&D at the card shop. And then I was like, oh, it's too late. It's too late to ask for a name. I'm going to try and pick it up by contact clues. And their name is one letter different from their character name, it turns out. So they just thought I was mispronouncing their name. And I'm like, no, I'm going to crawl in a hole. I'm going to die. I'm going to vanish. I'm going to cringe until I turn into a black hole. How could this happen? What's the trick? Tell me. I need your secrets. Give me the secret technique. Oh, smooth. Check out the freaking Rizzler over here, guys. Oh, hell. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 different people just on the left bar here playing Repo right now. Oh, wait. No. Rose just changed to art. She's done with Repo. You know, I still don't know what Elite's got planned for Saturday. I said I would stream because he's like, I can bring some people over. But now I'm scared. I'm scared it's going to be me getting bullied. Oh? What kind of mods? Did you add tits? I feel like everybody adds tits to that game. Tell the truth. It's just like Lethal Company all over again. Someone in the Melcord? Ah. Okay. Whole ton of mods. And were there tits? You've yet to answer the question. That's too bad. Everything's better with tits. Speaking of, wait a second. I'm pretty sure last I checked the math, even I am better with ticks. As long as you don't ask more. There we go. Infinitely better. The greatest improvement I could have made to this stream. I have boing boing. Y'all can't even. You fear my power. She's not using them right now. It's fine. I'm sure she don't mind. It's okay because it's funny. But the second it's not funny, then it's not okay. I assume. No. I'm just grabbing your tits for a joke. Identity theft is no joke, Jim. Like, Ari, can I grab your tits for a joke? How do I explain that? The only way she'll ever find out is if she comes into this stream and I will ship. No. Listen here, Pat. Don't. I need you to delete that clip. I will do anything. Panda, don't do this. Don't embarrass me in front of pretty color lady. Don't do it. Don't do this to me. You wouldn't possibly. I don't like that. Dad. No. I'm scared. This is fucked up. She's gonna hate me. Or she'll think it's really funny. I think she's gonna hate me. I have social anxiety. This isn't good. Panda will remember this. Ah! Like, don't make me send Ari the clip. Now put on the cat ears. I just wanted to make the stream better for you. Remove all items from scene. There we go. Oh, you can see that screen when it pops up. No, wait. It's suddenly less funny. I'm scared. Panda's gonna embarrass me in front of the pretty lady at lunch. Then smack my lunch tray out of my hand. Woo! Froggy. I miss Froggy. I could steal Froggy's tits. Froggy, I need to grab your tits for a bit. It's fine. Ah, perfect. As long as the music never ends, I'm safe. I can feel it in my fucked up knee. Froggy will be live within 24 hours. Ari, I can detect by my shoulder. Okay, I give her my feet. I give her the grippers. Everybody likes them, right? Everybody likes these things. I don't got an ass to give. I'm completely lacking there, and she has got most people beat in that department as well. Walls tremble at her presence. The Gluteus Maximus, destroyer of architecture. Just not on her model, or does she not like shoes? Does she not like to wear shoes like around the house? Because that seems pretty normal. Is her lore she don't like shoes? Because if so, that's great. It's 420. Light them up if you got them. I don't got them. It's not legal here. I would definitely never drive to the next state over, get a substance and come back just to make good content. Oh, so I could give her my shoes. It would be perfect. It'd be perfect. It's just what she needs. Some nice fancy dress shoes. Froggy comes in, takes my shoes, takes my pants, leaves. Speaking of losing my shoes and my pants, that reminds me of my plan for my summer outfit. Not this year, next year probably. If I get an outfit like every 6 to 9 months, I can afford it without much issue. I'm going to have like a Hawaiian shirt and some swim trunks and nothing else. And chat's going to love it. And by chat, I mean Boar. And Castaway probably too. Excuse me, sorry. What I really want though is to find somebody that does animations because I have plans for my like starting soon and ending exactly, but like no nipple. As long as the nipples remain covered, I will be fine. Luckily, this model has no nipples. Well, I need to commission a belly button from Katya because that would be amazing. Like, Mom, I need a belly button. Model Mama, I need a belly button, please. Why? Because reasons. The people demand their belly button. Exactly. Exactly. You could store so many things in there, like a cigarette butt or a penny or a cool rock or some fuzzy stuff or some green fuzzy stuff. What else could you put in there? A dime, a marble, a feather, a small one. Oh, question. So I'm looking at getting a throw redeem. It'll probably be a while, and I'd want to properly paint all the stuff you could throw at me. I think that would be fun. It'd be a good excuse for art streams. But the real question is, do I give you the power to throw a chancla? Does Chad get to beat me with a chancla? Yes? All right. Note to self, I have to start studying how to draw chancla. Part Latina. Oh no, I'm not going to survive. You see, I am as pasty pale and white as they come, but somehow even I got hit with the chancla once. We didn't call it a chancla. I assume once you take a level in the mom class, the first skill you get is unerring throw, but it only applies to chancla. Oh, that reminds me. So I saw a clip of Miss Nyanya Banana. Cute little lady. Did you know she is 29 years old? That's crazy. I was like, ma'am, you can't be more than 20. Maybe 22. But no, she's 29. Oh, which is, I can't remember offhand. Sorry. Niana is the same age as Ariel. Chibi's 24. I'm only a year older than her. I'm a year older than Chibi and I don't have like a billion followers and a full-time job on Twitch. This is fucked up, Dio. Ophidian is your age. Again, which is? I'm guessing a polite 28. 31. Ooh. Oof. Oofta. What's it like being a hag? I anxiously await the day when I achieve hagdom myself. My joints have already reached it, but the rest of me is waiting to catch up. No, no, I want to be a hag. Like, Unk isn't bad, but hag? Like my little niece come up and be like, Hag G. It'd be so cute. Call me Hag. Don't call me Unk. But Unk fits you well. Me over here doing woodworking projects. Oh, that's something I was looking at. If I can find a GoPro used, I could record some, I could stream doing my woodworking projects. That'd be really cool, I think. It would also get me doing that stuff again. First Monday of every month, I want to do like maintaining my tools. Well, I've been meaning to go up to the Goodwill first. I could probably drop like a $50 bill on that. I think for $50, I could get a halfway decent little camera. There's some used I saw online when I was looking the other day. It'd be nice. I might not end up doing a lot of stuff with it long term, but it'd be fun to experiment with. Me carefully suspending a tiny little camera from the rafters of the ceiling in order to get a top-down view of my work area so I can almost certainly inevitably bump it and face reveal myself. It's just how it go. Try as you might, the face reveal will happen. You're right, I could just wear a little cloth face mask. I could wear a Catboy face mask with the little 3 on it. Oh, I'd be the most popular little man on Twitch. The basement barely has any light and it flickers as it is. If I have eye protection, I won't be able to see. A mirrored? Who do you think? What kind? You think I have Cottontail VA money? Maybe hers. Maybe I can buy hers used. Is she done with it? Don't worry, you don't have to wash it. I'll do that myself. They are mirrored face mask. Boar, you have been captured. You have been captured by the Automod with your first message of the day. How does it feel to be too hot for Twitch to handle? Man, those are some smexy space mashes. I didn't mean to start every word in that sentence with an S. I'm having a stroke. Boy, I'm old. Help. Yeah, fuck you, Automod. I like how fuck is allowed, but fuckers isn't. Let me allow it. Amazon. Whoa. Face mask, mirror shield, sunglasses. See, that's the problem. It's sunglasses. I can't have any decreased light in the basement where my wood shop is. How did the wedding go, Boar? We are yapulating. How was your wedding? Yeah, I'm thinking about doing some woodworking streams. My only problem is I wouldn't be able to do the finishing process on stream because just the sound of an orbital sander running for 1 to 3 hours isn't fun. I also got to get rid of my tool repair sign. I at one point in time had a little business where I would fix up tools. Didn't really get any business. But it's got my name and phone number on it, so I gotta move that to the other room. Did your photos turn out nice, though? Mr. Professional Photographer? Bor got married. Let's go. Boring toxic forever. I'm rooting for you two, my two little buddies, the little guys. You got this. Now hear me out. Oh, that's good. Hear me out. We're three lads, three guys, right? And Boar streams and I stream and Panda's getting stuff so they could stream. V Shonen? We could start our own streaming agency and call it V Shonen. If they like it, then they should have put a copyright on it. Plus, we could have a fake fun rivalry where we will always and inevitably lose to V Shoujo because they're fantastic and we love them too. Oh, I got distracted. So, with the summer outfit, we could someday start our own little streamer agency. Yay, Boar's on board. Boar's joining the streamer agency. Boar's joining V Shonen. Let's go. V Shonen is real. It's happening. If they like the idea, they should have copyrighted it, but they didn't. I'll go register the business name tomorrow. Also, sorry about the later stream, Boar. I had to stay like an extra half an hour, 45 minutes at work because I was doing stuff slower to explain to the new person what to do. I know. You and me, Panda, we got to be the frontliners because we'll have to wait a couple years till Boar's an adult before we let them join. Yeah, I didn't start till 3 o'clock where I had originally planned to start at 1. But I was wiped with work, so I came home and I took a quick nap. And then I went and streamed. Yeah, Boar agreed to join our new VTuber company. We're going to be V Shonen. You're in, Panda. You don't get a choice. You're joining. I'm going to come over to Hawaii, hog tie you, and bring you over to join the company. Yeah, if V Shoujo liked V Shonen, they should have copyrighted that too. Get pranked. V Shonen, let's go. We just have to acquire more of the boys. Captain Erica, if you're still here, get in the VTuber Gundam. Get in it. You're a cool and entertaining person. Get in the Gundam. Oh, that's wicked. I would invite Ghoulie, but Ghoulie is trans and I wouldn't want them to be like, this is the boys. Like, Ghoulie will always be one of the boys, as in one of the lads, one of the friends, even if she's now one of the girlies too. They're mostly cat boys. You can't swing a cat around on Twitch.tv and not hit a cat boy. I mean, Kuro is a boy. Ghoulie could be our diversity hire. Ghoulie is our Kuro. It's perfect. Bruh. What? Everybody needs one. And then can we also get a Giga and have them join like 13 times? Who's gonna be our Giga? Captain Erica, you're our Giga. Boar is the Giga. Got it. And they'll probably be decently established if we make them wait till they're 18. Giga is a member of VShojo. There was a bit of backlash when they joined just because they were already a fully established VTuber. I know, they keep trying to join. And then they join, and then every time there's a debut now, people are just like, it's Giga! It's Giga again! Giga is joining VShojo. It's the joke now, whenever they're trying to guess who's joining, someone is always going to say it's Giga. I think a lot of people feel like VShojo, when they open up their interviews or their auditions, I should say, for joining VShojo, that it should go to smaller indie VTubers. And if that VShojo wants to sign a bigger VTuber, they should just do it. They shouldn't do a whole song and dance because it feels very weighted against them. Yep, you are our Giga. Go watch Giga's stream. She's in a repo collab with the currently on the Not Giga channel. She has 2 channels. Shout out Not Giga. Go watch them. Go study. I have to agree with Mata and Ama and Kuro and Michi. If Ghoulie's here, they're just like, Mans is reciting spells. I told Ghoulie the other day that Gura was retiring, and Ghoulie was like, who is that? Ghoulie, you are a VTuber. You need to know these things. You need to know these things. But you don't need to know every VTuber. However, you should know who frickin' Gura is, as well as Iron Mouse. Kuro is the one male member of VShojo. They're also like Michi's cousin. Kuro. Oh no. Boar, you've made a mistake asking who Gura is. Here, let me grab an image. I'm grabbing image. One more. Chotto mateo. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my McFrickin' life here. Obs. This is Galen Gura. No relation to Senzawa, I swear. That's a lot of funny squiggles, Boar. She's a short. You know, the that's her. She's saying, "Take me out to the ball game at the Dodgers Stadium." Yeah, the Shark Girl. She retires the start of next month. She graduates. She will no longer be a part of Niji Sanji En. I think Niji Sanji is dying. Gekuro. Oh, I'm having the coolest collab ever. Do I grab his current pirate outfit? Nah. Kuro is fuckboy. This is Kuro. I'm still here. I swear. Yeah. Wait, no. Nietzsche never had Henya. Henya was with a smaller company. I mean, Pikame. He actually face revealed. I won't show his face just because my stream is not a place for the people of flesh. By VTubers, for VTubers, like Kids Bop, but for VTubers. That's my stream. But yeah, Pikame, which we I believe it was Mint who was Pomu Rainpuff, supposedly. Speaking of Mint singing break stuff, fantastic. I wish it was on Spotify as a proper cover. Yeah, Mint singing break stuff is good. It is good stuff. I tell you what. Good night, Bor. We love you too. Platonically. Oh, thank you for tucking Bor in. I hope to see you tomorrow for stream. We'll be streaming at the same time tomorrow. Because I know Saturdays is busy. I will be wiped after work. Oh. I'm doing the little love heart thing with my hands. I got the momon kyun going on here. Buh. Make big. Oh, you might find this a little funny, Panda. So when I get together my references for artists, guess how I share them? With also my write-ups of what I want. Yep. A Google Word document, which is a bunch of pictures in it and then an occasional paragraph of text. I love it. It's so silly. I mean, it works. You just have to make sure you set it to where anyone with the link can view. I keep forgetting to do that. I feel bad because I'm pretty sure Hannah is going to message me at 10 o'clock tonight like she normally does. And then I send a message at 3 in the morning, head to work, and then she usually responds really quickly. And then I don't respond for 8 hours. I must be terrible to work with, sending letters in the mail. I mean, it works well. It does work well for getting together all of your pictures. And you can share it real quick, because Google Drive lets you store 15 gigs of data. Yeah, they messaged me back. I woke up, grabbed my computer at like 3:20, sent them a reply when they sent me the original images saying like the little correction I want. And they respond with, all right, on it. Is there any other like adjustments you'd like us to make? And I didn't respond until I got off work. And I got off work late. I know, it's great. I checked in with them about a week and they responded within a day saying, oh, we're almost done with the line art. And I was like, oh, wicked. Because I am always concerned that I'm going to commission artists. They're going to take my money and they're just going to fucking leave. Like, did they just fucking leave? Oh, I like how my referrals is a large number of furries now. I just look over like, who is Carl? It's a partnered furry. Good for them. I'm sure they're a very funny person. Yeah, or throw what you want in an AI and just be like, oh, look what I drew for you. It's like, so you drew 7 fingers? Yes. Which from what I've seen on VGen seems really good. But you always gotta be careful of someone making a burner account to like steal $100 and run. It's why if anyone ever messages me like, hey, can I do art for you? Blocked. It's one thing if someone was like, hey, is it okay if I draw your character? I'd be like, yes, please do. Please. Is it okay if I share it? You draw me however you want. Draw me like one of your French boys. Yeah. If you ever see someone that has parentheses pre-debut, close parentheses, that's a scammer. Or a kid that doesn't realize that those are scammers and is just like, oh, this is what you do when you're getting stuff set up. Yeah, I get messaged from people from bigger discords fairly often. Usually it's like Mel's or Fillions or something. It's terrible because a lot of people that watch VTubers think it would be fantastic if I could do this. It'd be fantastic if I was my own boss, could do a job that I really loved. And the scammers in those communities prey on that. They prey on that hope to be able to do something you like more than your 9 to 5. Exactly. It's disgusting. It's why every time I get a follow on Twitter right now, I go in, look at that profile, and they have 30 seconds for me to be like, okay, does this feel scammery? If it does, I block them. I'm trying my best to uh, cultivate a good community that Boar or any other younger person that comes into will be safe in. I'm not going to censor myself because there might be a kid here because it's twitch.television. It's unrestricted access to the internet if you're on Twitch. You can go to Orange YouTube. You just can. So nothing I can say is any worse than what they could find. I honestly should be reporting those accounts, but it's so much work. It's like, hey, Mr. Rocket Man, I don't even want to say your name because you're a disgusting person. Your site is full of robots which artificially inflate your numbers, devalue ad revenue on the website, and scam people. You should fix that or you should be held liable. The worst scammer that got me was someone that was basically saying, "Hey, do you only play Enshrouded?" It's like, no, I try and play a variety of games. I don't want to play it too much. Otherwise, I'd really pigeonhole myself, I feel like. And they're like, oh, that's cool. And they were asking me a couple questions about streaming. It's like, oh, this is just somebody that wants some advice. And then they hit me with the, actually, I also do some art if you'd be interested. Blocked. Like, darn it, I thought I was developing a nice little bit of rapport, a good connection with somebody that watched my stream, but no. The only one I'm really uncertain of is Cleve VTuber. I'm 98% certain that they are scammer. And even if they're not, you can't be a Genshin Impact character if you want to stream. You can't do it. Copyright. Copyright, Catface. I have been scammed a couple times. Once I ordered a Kotatsu table from like a small, what I thought was just somebody overseas that like made stuff themselves and was selling it. So I paid them on PayPal. They sent me a shower cap. They sent me something small that they could ship for a little bit of nothing. So they could give me a tracking number and wait till PayPal wouldn't be able to refund me. Exactly. Take money from the people that have money. I respect a good hustle. It's not a good hustle when it's just normal people. My favorite hustle, I can't say for certain it is a hustle, but there is this super fancy, state of the art fallout shelter that fits like 80 rich people and a bunch of staff. Now, if I ran that fallout shelter over in like Kansas, Papa was watching a video about it, I would rent each room into it to like 100 different millionaires. What are they going to do when the bombs start dropping? They're not going to have time to get over there. If I was the security guard working there, I would go inside and lock the door. Fuck the rich people. What are they going to do? Sue me? There's no courts left to sue me in. The bombs have dropped. Possibly, but do you think they would get enough heads up to fly to Kansas? To bumfuck nowhere, Kansas? Look, I'm sure Kansas is a lovely place, but it's also Midwest. There's nothing there. I know. I live in the Midwest. You say that, but there was someone that leaked military plans on a Minecraft Discord at one point in time, which is fantastic. State secrets getting leaked on a Minecraft Discord is the best series of words to ever exist. And that violates state records law. Discord at least saves every message you send. The reason they use Signal is because it can be set to delete messages after like a week or a month or something. However, I would not be surprised if China just has a little like boop, a little boop right into it. Yeah, it violates federal law. Federal records, the Federal Records Act specifically. See Legal Eagle videos on the Signal scandal for more. But that's what happens when you have a bunch of evil businessmen running the government like evil businessmen. They're like, yeah, I just need to make sure that our records are erased. No one can know that I'm planning to absorb whatever company. It's terrible because it feels like those positions are just being given out as payment almost at times. We live in a dark time, politically speaking. It gets to be a lot. Sometimes you just got to get it out. I am surprised the current president lived long enough to become president again. I kind of figured somebody would have gotten to him during the previous presidency. Yeah, they tried. Should have spent a bit more time at a gun range. I would never advocate violence. I was just saying if you're going to do something, do it right. Whether that's baking a cake or assassination. Bro. Hey, FBI person that just left my chat. I saw that number go down. Follow the recipe. It's written in the book. You know you can't be lazy. What show is that from? That you know you can't be lazy. Is that Strawberry Shortcake? It has been so long since I've even turned on my TV. Lazy Town. Oh, lazy. I think I only ever watched the movie for that. It has been at least a year since I've even turned on my TV. The only time I ever used my TV was to use my PlayStation 4. I've stopped watching TV. I've stopped watching movies. So I've been replaced by Twitch.television. That's what the .tv is for. It's your new television. Watch Twitch today. This message has been sponsored to you by Twitch.television. Side effects may include bloodshot eyes, lacking wallet funds, lacking walking around funds, lacking time outside, and inability to touch grass. Do not consume grapefruit while on Twitch.television. Oh, I learned why you're not supposed to have grapefruit and some other citrusy things with certain medicines. It's the acid in the fruit will actually like destroy the medicine in your stomach. Oh, I don't think I ever asked, are you feeling better, Mr. Panda? That's good to hear. Oh, hell yeah. What is your go-to sick time food? I'm curious. Because I could teach you my sick time recipe. I stole it from Japan and China. I usually make congee when I'm feeling really icky. I will go and buy a thing of chicken stock from the grocer. Then you bring that home. You put like, I think it's 5-1 or 10-1 stock to rice. And then you can just do that in this. You can do that in the rice cooker, but it usually turns out better in a stew pot. It's so good. If you got the energy for it, you could throw in like a green onion or a bit of chicken. But just some chicken stock and rice, that'll get you through usually. Maybe put on a bit of garlic salt or some furikake. Something to give it some flavor that won't upset your stomach. And then Sprite. Sprite by the truckload. Like, I'm doing a keg stand for Sprite if I'm sick. Like, get out the funnel, put the tube down my throat, and pour the Sprite in. This stream is not sponsored by Sprite, a subsidiary of PepsiCo. However, Pepsi, give me a pallet of Sprite, and we'll be sponsored. Oh, ginger tea. I've never been a big tea person. It's kind of a shame. I feel like I would be a very healthy person if I drank tea. Like, if I drank just tea constantly instead of caffeinated or sugary drinks, I would drop 20 pounds tomorrow, probably. Well, I don't think I've talked about my weight on stream. So, like, I think last I checked, I was like 250, 260 pounds. That's just a 5'11 and 3/4. I'm just a little bit overweight. But it feels like a lot to me if I ever make a comment about it. Because I was chronically underweight for a decade. So I'm just like, I have a stomach? Disgusting, vile. Cut it away. When really I'm just not on the medicine that made me not want to eat anymore. I'm still healthy. It's just a couple more pounds. Oh, tea after drinking? That makes sense. So, like, if you ever hear me making a fat joke, call me out. Yeah. I hit like 110, 120 in middle school, and I graduated at the same weight of high school. No, I graduated like 140, but you get it. Yeah, if it's muscle, you're good. If it's muscle, you need a little fat. If you ever seen those power lifters, they always got a bit of a gut. That's because all that muscle, it needs fuel. I remember it's in one of the later books of The Wandering Inn, but the knight is talking about the one dragon, and he's like, he doesn't look overweight. He looks like the most intimidating kind of fighter I've encountered. A lot of muscle and then fat for protection. He looks like a middle-aged knight. Which is a very funny statement when talking about an ancient dragon. But it also like makes sense. Like, you need that padding, that fuel. Gotta get that padding. Exactly. Dad bod. And yes, I slapped my stummy on stream. What you gonna do about it? There's at least one person out there that's into that. Yeah, fast is just lighter and lighter and lighter. The lighter you are, the better. Oh, get over here, get over here, get over here, you little shit. Hammer. Sorry, there was a bot. I got it. I just had to grab my hammer. That, when I get more emote slots, I need a hammer emote. Oh, I gotta ask Miss Ari if I can steal her hammer. I gotta ask. And I could get a cat face, but it's just my hair on top of the normal cat face. Oh, that'd be so cute. I want it. I borrowed it. Found it. I have to struggle not to stim on stream. The Dio is too late. It's terminal. It cannot be cured. I don't even watch that much Henya. The problem is that my stimming is hammer. And then every time I see the cat face, I wiggle my head. Hammer. 3. I pull it up to work in the morning. I work here. I go into work. I get the I work here, and then I don't speak for 4 hours. We work here. I still don't know why you decided to come over here when I was telling Ari that thank you for getting me to stream again. But it's the best thing that happened to my streams. We love you, Panda. Having somebody that comes over all the time is really appreciated. Skill issue, Dio. Well, I look to the left of my screen. I was like, you could be watching Joel, Hackerly, Heavenly, Ama, Shondo. We love Shondo. Or Zentreya. It's not Wednesday. Zentreya is here. Yeah, but you're the little guy that comes here. What's OMG? What is OMG? Did you realize Zentreya is here and you were going to go over there now? Because understandable. Oh no. I remember first time I watched Shondo was when she drank like a whole thing of Bailey's and she started crying on stream. And I was just immediately like, subscribe, support small woman. Ah, how do I make her happy? Give her money. That's all I can do. Just take it. I'll zero out my bank account. Just stop crying. Take the bits. Take the subs. Oh, but what was the story? I need a good cry. What's the story? I'm ready. I got my cry toggle on. I'm ready. Hit me with it. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Luckily, with the size of her community, I know she can make a good income. But that's too much pressure to be on her. Do you know how old her siblings are? Of course. Oh, they're still minors. Okay, I was going to say, she sounds younger. But you never know with VTubers. Let us know with her mental health as it is. I will worry. All right, as long as she's not the only one. Oh, that's terrible. It's just, how do I say this? I feel like when people feel they're forced to stream, that they have no choice, that sometimes stream quality does drop, and then that can mean less income, which means they have to stream more, which makes stream quality drop more. Yeah, everyone's just over here like, young lady need help? I help. I will help. Which is good. I know I'm the kind of person that someone's like, I am sick, and I'm here like, can I come over and make you food? Can I take care of you? Can I clean? Can I do all the stuff I won't do at home? Oh, she just ended stream. Get some rest, Shondo. You got this. So I know I'm going full mom mode. Oh, that's something I've noticed at work. I got the mom hands. I just grab the hot food and put it in the containers while everyone else usually uses tongs. The only exception is the greasy stuff because grease clings and then that burns you. I won't just grab the strips of bacon. But like the egg patties, I'll just grab those. With my little cellophane gloves, of course. Hello, little cat man. How are you doing? Little Shiro's so sweet. He'll come up and lay with me, but then his brother will get jealous, but his brother refuses to lay with me. He'll go and like nip at the back of Shiro's neck and make him run off. Not like hard, like play nipping, but like not happy play. Little Hide is a tsundere. You hear that, cat? You're a tsundere. That's what I thought. Run away. Run away blushing, little baby cat. Now I feel bad. Oh, Shia's over on Papa's stream. That's cool. Shiro is the one I shared the photo of. He's always been very cuddly. And Kuro lately, too. She's a couple times climbed up inside my blanket while I'm trying to sleep. And I'm just like, oh, I have no choice. I have no choice but to pet you, to give you lots of attention. I also can't sleep because if I roll over and crush you. I've raised these cats from the day they were born. I adopted one cat, but she turned out to be pregnant. So then for a while, I had 5 cats. I rehomed one of the kittens, and the mom cat went to an old couple that went to the same church that my family did. Or it does, I should say. So I know she's getting good cared for. And then the kitten went to Yuki was her name. She went to one of my friends' who used to be part of the D&D group, but kind of overstepped some bounds with one of the hosts. So they are no longer part of the D&D group. But that's all I'll say, because I don't want to give the drama, because I don't know all of it. Yeah, the cat they took, though, Yuki looked just like Shiro. It's so cute. They're just little babies. I did try to rehome Hide, but he did not do good when moved to another environment. I brought him over to a friend's place that was going to take him in, and he did not leave the room or eat for an entire day, so I came over and brought him back home. Poor little baby. that's nice. Hide is. Oh, that's really wicked. That means you got something to talk about. Other than, of course, your life stuff. You got something in common still. Is it like a friend from school? From the Panda School Days special? Oh no. I just realized something. Panda, you've been out of school for as many years as you were in school. I will have been out of school for as many years as I was in school in 5 years. Ah! Oh, they're friends with your best friend's ex-wife. Not yet. Don't put that evil on you. Sorry. I was just doing math and thinking about it because I was like, well, if you're 18 when you get out of school, but wait, you only go to school for 12 years. 18 plus 12 is 30. Even if you did the alternate kindergarten, that's 31. Uh, G plays a midlife crisis in attack position. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so- hey, you're Hag. You get to be Hag. I'm just little baby man. I'm going to be little baby man till the one day I tick over and I'm Hag. There's no in between for me. You'll live. I'm sorry. Don't worry. We're probably in the generation where they'll solve aging. You just have to be rich enough to afford it. Which is something terrifying to think about. If we live in a capitalist dominated society and there's a procedure that like makes you 10 years younger, but it's expensive because capitalism. So all the rich people get to live forever. We'd probably have full on class warfare if that actually happened. Everyone that has ever had a midlife crisis would be like, nope, this is going to be free or else. That would actually make for a good dystopian novel. I'm sure somebody's done that already. Right? Probably. I'll ask my dude. They're very well read. One of the smartest people I know. They're a teacher. They actually work in the BLC classroom of their school district, the behavioral learning class, which is something I was actually in school. It's where like kids with actual mental disorders meet kids that have shit parents. I know for me, my main problem is just people wouldn't leave me alone. I got bullied a lot when I was in school, but that was a long time ago. And now look at me. I'm an anime man on the internet. They really must have done some damage. Siri, clip that. Just your personality? Well, that's good. Uh, I wear tweed in my day to day, so I am perceived as older than I am. I had a hard time with things because ADHD affects impulse control, so I would act out or have outbursts when I was bullied or messed with, which was then just a feedback loop to make people do it more. It's why when I had a year where I was homeschooled, it really helped me center myself and like get in control of my emotions because it wasn't the constant pushing and building. Fair enough. I do like how I've gotten worse at reading as I get older. The dyslexia grows. Oh, yeah. I went a bit insane during COVID lockdown because I took it seriously and a lot of people in my area didn't. So I was like, huh, I haven't seen a human being in 3 months. I haven't seen another person in 3 months. But you're still here with me, right, Cat? Right? And then the stimming started. I know. Because I've always been an antisocial person. So like the first month, I was thriving. But then the second month hit. And then the third. It's a good thing I had a cat. I grew up with three siblings, so full household. There was all and there was always pets. So there's always sound, there was always movement. So when I moved out on my own, it was really hard for me because I was like, it's quiet. It's so quiet. It's too quiet. But then trying to sleep, living in town for the first time, where I used to live in the countryside, it's like, it is so loud. It is so loud. How is anyone supposed to sleep like this? There's sounds louder than a cricket, and they aren't consistent over the evening. What's this? My friend Captain Erica is playing The Ghost of Alcantara? New game out on Steam now today for free. Download it if you love your streamer. I got some new neighbors that are very thuddy. Lots of thuddy noises. Oh, and my upstairs neighbors, they got a puppy. They got a new puppy. I don't know if they were puppy sitting or what, but he's so cute. He's just a little guy. Yeah, it's the understimulation that's spooky. I actually live 2 city blocks from train tracks. So after 5 years, it doesn't bother me as much, but I would wake up ready to fight if that went off at night. If the brain gets tickled, if anything's tickling my brain in the physical sense, I am concerned. I'm terrified. I need help. Help. Oh, help. That's another stim. And I've started alooing instead of helloing. Just aloo. Because I stole that from Leaf. Leaf is a very fun streamer that streams right when I get off work usually. She's British. British Leaf Lady. Leafiance is her full name. But she always does like VR streams. So she's a 3D VTuber with full body VR tracking stuff. Salami pagi. The salami lid don't fit. Shit don't fit. The salami lid don't fit. Sorry, salamat looks too close to salami. Salamat pagi. I still don't know what the salami lid is, but it don't fit. I think it's a sex joke, but I'm not certain. Jade Sapphire. Do I know this person? Paste. Chotomate. Jade Sapphire underscore? Jade Sapphire underscore TTV? Jade Sapphire? I'm going to guess it's underscore. Tiefling VTuber. Yep, here she is, following. She has been followed. I have followed the tiefling lately. Oh, that's really cool. I love a good D&D nerd. She's instantly hot. I mean, tiefling baddie helps, but D&D nerd? Hell yeah. Speaking of, I'll be playing D&D in an hour and a half. I'm so excited. Yeah, a guild leader for the Thieves Guild. Oh, they are non-binary? I will remember. I will do my best to remember and refer to them appropriately. Thank you for correcting yourself, though. That's a good thing to do. I know the few non-binary people that I know, I have made mistakes. I continue to occasionally make a mistake because I've known them for longer than they've been non-binary. And I know it means a lot when you take the moment to be like, I am sorry, and correct yourself. Oh, that reminds me. For the longest time, I wasn't sure if Ganon was trans or just had a high-pitched voice. And then after like months of watching them, I looked at the tags on their stream. I was like, oh, they are trans. That's cool. They asked for that. They are pretty. And I mean, like, if she like, or they like their pronouns, and let me see them titties, am I right? Hey, I'm out here recycling. I am recycling jokes. It's good for the environment. I'm helping the ozone layer. That's what I'm doing. I'm just saying. Really, it's a good thing to do. Have you seen that Mario meme of Mario being like, oh, you're into pronouns? Well, let me see them titties. Let me grab it for you. I will grab it. Mario, let me see them. Here you go. Yahoo! Wait, Froggy, why does Froggy Lock, Miss Froggy Lock, why does the caption of on the thumbnail say tuna can water? Yeah, I take a shot of that. Froggy, what are you doing? Froggy, no. Froggy, stop. Sorry, average reaction to Froggy. I'm tempted to react, Andy. I am very tempted, but there's something about it that just feels a little gross. Like, I wouldn't feel bad necessarily if there were more people, but just me be like, huh, that's funny. Just feels kind of gross. Like, if it was you guys, like, getting stuff together for me, that'd be pretty cool. Bruh. You're telling me you've never been watching Froggy and be like, Froggy, no, stop, please, stop. You know? I feel like that's a pretty common reaction to her streams. Like when Froggy's like, here, let me show you my butthole. With no context. 50-50. Everyone in chat over here like, I can make her better, I can fix her. I'm more like, I can make her worse. Yeah, that stuff's kind of yikes. But I know it's just because she grew up in an isolated, not diverse community. Same as myself. Small town stuff. Yeah, it's like, Froggy, what are you about to say to Heavenly? Hold up. Hold the fuck up, Froggy. Choto fucking mate. She did make friends with the Italian mob that one time. That was pretty cool. I have run out of hard Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I will never recover from being out of this substance. Yeah, she made friends with the Italian mafia one time. They invited her in and gave her spaghetti. And then she asked to use the bathroom, and so she had to go down to the basement. They very specifically told her, do not go to the right. And there was someone standing at the top of the stairs watching to make sure she didn't go to the right. So that was concerning. They had like a restaurant, but it wasn't open, but they saw her outside in the rain and they invited her in. And she's like, oh, it's just a bunch of old guys. Wicked. And we're like, Froggy, you almost got kidnapped. You almost got murdered. You almost had your kidneys sold on the black market. I mean, the way I saw it was just like, oh, they saw a young lady that needed help and they were like older men and they did a good thing. Just because you are a criminal doesn't mean you're not also a good person sometimes. Exactly. If there was any mafia I was going to get caught up with, it'd be the Italian. Exactly. And little slices of oranges you put in your mouth to mess with kids. Yeah. Most of those groups get by on if there's going to be crime, let it be organized. Yeah, the triads and the Russians, they're scary. They're the scary criminals because they're like, we want you to fear us. Whereas the Yakuza and the Italian mafia, they're over here like, we want you to accept us as part of the community. Yeah, they do have fun, and then they throw you out of a window. Oh, wait, no, that's the politicians that throw people out of the window. You know the one I'm talking about. Funny bald man that works over there, please, is a joke. I love you. Uh, you can have the Ukraine because I don't live over there. Don't hurt me, please. I'm scared of you. Crimea has always been a part of Russia. Please don't hurt me. Okay, we're safe. We're safe now. If I die of a nerve agent in my underwear, you know who did it. That guy's getting old. He's going to die soon, I assume. And no matter how much money he has, I do have to expect someday when he is backed into a corner, they'll be like, very well. Unthaw Rasputin. I feel like they just got Rasputin frozen somewhere ready for an emergency. Like, in case of emergency, break glass. Rasputin can't die. I believe he is still alive, just frozen, waiting. He could not be defeated, only contained. No, Rasputin is built like a brick shithouse. That's right, it's Friday. It's Final Fantasy Friday. Miss Ariel went live. We got 10 minutes. It's just hammer spinning and dancing. Speaking of, I really want a sticker of Ariel for her like dancing thing to put on my computer. It'd be so good. It'd be so good. I want more Ari merch. I wasn't able to get a lunch rug because it was $100. It's so fucked up. Wait, is that still available? Streamerly Ariel. They got some prints. Rug. VT merch. No, unless Ooh Market has it. Oh, guys, the Ariel Wicked lunch rug is still available. Oh no, I'm going to spend $100. I'm going to spend $150 on Ari merch this week. I got paid today. How much did I get paid? What's my paycheck look like? I haven't checked today. I have to pay rent this week, but I bet I can afford a bunch of merch. No, stop advertising to me, bank app. You already have my... Remind me later. I don't want to go paperless. I like having a paper trail. My check was just under $1,100. Let's go. When I first started there, my check was like $700 to $800. Now it's $1,100. It's nice not being just a part-timer. No. I want physical records. The only paper they send me is like the end of the year stuff. All right, I'll hear you out. If this doesn't start with Vaporeon, I will be disappointed. We're waiting. Speaking of not going paperless, I told Twitch they have to send me a paper check. Any amount of money they want to pay out, it's got to be a paper check. Because then my parents will leave me alone about the amount of money I'm spending on Twitch.television once I start getting returns. I can pay rent buy groceries, get Ariel rug, put it on the wall, get Ari and Froggy City merch, and still have $1,000 in my bank account. Not counting my savings. But then I have to buy a printer, which a printer is a cavalcade of horrors beyond human comprehension. Or I have to go to the library, spend a dime to print it. And then I have to sign into my banking information on a public computer, which is a bad idea. I still have the app. I can check anything I need to on the app. I just also get like the year-end stuff. Speaking of the app, I need to move $100 from that paycheck into my savings account. My savings account is shaping up really nicely. I have $1,400 in it once I move this money over. And this is what I do instead of getting insurance. Let's see. Transfer funds from checking to savings. There we go. But I like having the physical copy. I'm an old man. I told Twitch they had to send me a check. They had to send me in the mail a paper check. I'm the oldest man on Twitch.television. I mean, yeah. However, I would love to find somebody who takes my money and take them to court for everything they're worth. Stealing a $50 check isn't worth it. But if they do, no, if they cash a check, there's a paper trail. That's why check fraud is not a good idea. The point of checks is there's a paper trail. Although if Twitch was smart, they'd print off an invoice, fold it, put the check inside the invoice they folded, and then put that in an envelope because then you can't easily see it's a check. Like, never send cash, obviously, in the mail. I think you're wrong. Teach me how to do check fraud. Explain it to me so I know how easy it is. Smile. Go to a bank, okay. I'm listening. The bank's across the street. Open an account. Be really friendly to everyone. Make up a story. Bringing in fraud checks. Then go out of town. Make sure everyone knows that. Have someone across the country use your account for some purchases. All right. Tell the bank I got hacked. Okay, continue. This is fascinating. And then what? What does the bank do when you get hacked? Do they just give you all your money? And you collect the stuff they bought? Okay, Panda, I have a plan. I'm going to go across the street to the bank, have my aunt open up an account for me. Then I'm going to send you the information for the account and have you buy some stuff. No, I can't believe Panda hates me. Can't believe Panda McFrickin' hates me. This is fucked up, Dial. This is so fucked up. So you hate me. Can't believe my chow wouldn't commit crimes for me. How dare they? How dare they? But if I had more money, I could commission more art. Really, it's a service to starving artists all over if I steal money and then give it to them. I'm basically Robin Hood. But you see, I don't need them to move fast. I need them inevitable. I currently have the address of somebody that stole my laptop 4 years ago, and I've been sitting on this information for a while. They used my laptop they stole from me to hack my Amazon and buy a bunch of stuff, which I went to the Amazon distribution center and turned around myself, got my refund, and now, when they least expect it, I'm coming for them. I still have their McFrickin' address. They spent $1,200 of my money. I got it all back, minus the shipping fee, which was like not much. Wait, no, I had Amazon Prime at the time, so I didn't have to worry about the shipping fee. That's right. That is a felony. And if they ever try and sell that laptop, the police do have its serial number. They could be. And I know I'm probably not going to do anything, but it would have been real fun if, like, 3 years back, I got together a bunch of the boys and just went to that address. I mean, that's a good way to get shot in the inner city, but still, because this was over in the where I went to college at. I also got my PlayStation account hacked for $500, and Sony refused to refund me. So now I don't ever put credit card information on PlayStation anymore because I don't trust them. Yeah, fuck Sony. It's their problem. Speaking of, it's about time I factory reset that hacker's PlayStation 5 again. Because turns out you can do that remotely. And they connected their PlayStation to my account. I'm a vengeful little shit sometimes. All right, PlayStation app, come over here, little buddy. PlayStation, my beloved. The only reason I still use your stuff is because I was raised on PlayStation. Sign in. Oh, I have to reset my password. You're lucky you have hours to live. I've reset their account like 3 times. For the people that hacked my Microsoft account and spent like $30, their email address gets over 100 emails an hour now. I know it's just a burner email address. I don't care. I was young and used the same password for everything. This is also over like a decade. The getting hacked with my laptop was someone stole my laptop, could just open it and do stuff. My Sony account actually got hacked twice. The $500 I never got back, but the $200 I did on the other account. That time I got hacked by the same person, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I still have a lot of variation though on the same password because I don't care if my work stuff gets hacked. It's not as important. Oh, one moment. Ari is talking about the cities, how long we can pre-order. I need it. I'm pre-ordering it after this stream. I suppose the work stuff that they could hack that was just like my time card. They'd have to go into a different program to get that information. Like, they could get into my UKG and request a bunch of time off for me. A surprise vacation, that'd be cool. They could request to switch shifts with me, but they couldn't get my social security number off that. And what's PPI? What is PPI? What is PP? I know what PP is. Personal private information. Oh. Well, it's like when I worked at a call center, I used that same password and just counted the number up on the end of the password every month when they made me change it. Because if they got into the program with my information, they couldn't do that much. They could just mess with people's insurance claims. And it was only glass claims, so they couldn't do very much at all. Yeah, but it's not my claim, so it's fine. Like, when I was working from home, I wasn't doing just glass claims anymore. I could have just had a notepad and a pen and wrote down people's names and social security numbers. I could have done that. Name, address, social security number. I had it all. But I'm not that terrible of a person. And I hate that I'm not willing to do that. If I was just a bad person, money would be an issue of the past. And what are they going to get? Like $1 for it? I'd sell my information for $1. Man, I wish I was morally depraved enough to launch a cryptocurrency and then rug pull everyone. Why was I born with a consciousness? I swear it's a disability at this point. What do you mean? What, if I'm joking about what? If you're talking, of course. My old Twitter account did get hacked. My old personal one. Somebody advertised cryptocurrency on it like 4 times, and then the account got locked. And I looked at how much work it was to get it unlocked, and I said, "Fuck that." It's like, I have no motion on Twitter. What are you doing? My profile picture is just Gabaru from Slime. Yeah, because my password is actually pretty tight and easy to remember for me. I use my family's initials. I'm comfortable saying that because none of my online friends know my family name or my sibling's name or anything like that. And that's like the base for my passwords. Yeah, I don't have anybody that's reliant on me unless you count cats. My goal still, though, is build a little house on the corner of my grandmother's property when my parents inherit it, and then turn like an acre of it into orchard. I just want to be an old man with a bunch of apple trees. I want an infinite supply of cider. Yeah. Old people, am I right? Just you wait, someday in the future, there'll be G brand cider. I could take a bath in this cider and sell it as Gamer Boy bath cider. Make a fortune. Del Belfine, eat your big frickin' heart out. Oh my god. This is too much power for one mortal man to have. What do you want to bet that the bathwater was never even bathed in? It's the last. Oh, why is there so much merch right now with their cyclothon? Cyclothon. Why you take my money, cyclothon? I gave you my money and now I don't have my money. I haven't actually been able to watch cyclothon. I just gave donation because IDF does good work. Immune Deficiency Foundation, not the other one. The other one, not so cool lately. For like the past 2 years and for a long time before. War crimes. Bathwater keycaps. War crimes. God, I need to stop stimming. Ah. Me just every now and then just a random word. Hammer. War crimes. I work here. There is no recovering. There is no surviving the stimming, the dio. It's all terminal. Uh, it's Final Fantasy Friday. Asbestos. That stuff's tasty. There's a whole bunch of it in the basement in my wood shop. They put some tar on it though, so it's fine. They sealed it up with some black goop. I just wish they had told me that's what it was when I started doing woodworking down there for a year, and then they sealed it. Like, I'm probably fine. I wasn't touching it or playing with it or nothing. Exactly, the yummy sealing candy. You get it. This guy here, he gets it. I'm also glad I grabbed the asbestos emote. I would have been so sad if I forgot to grab that. I just went and found Ari's emote list on 7TV and like picked everything I wanted. So I'll have this, and I'll take this one, and this one, and this one, and that one. I have brain damage. I fucking have brain damage, brothers. Nope. My brain is physically intact. I'm just weird. Wait. Ari is in the top 12 streamers on my left board here. That is awesome. I remember when I first started watching Ari and she had to average 100 viewers, and now she has 1,000 viewers, and that's crazy. Like 1,000 average. That's insane. I don't think I'll ever be that big. But even half that size, I could probably support myself. Someday, though, I want to be on a Gamer Subs cup. I don't even drink this stuff. I just want to say I'm on a cup. That's why she's our rising star, baby. And next is going to be May. I can feel it. I can feel it in my toes. Mako will be rising star. My Gamer Subs flavor, I'd want an apple cider flavor. With cinnamon and nutmeg and clove. A good spiced cider. Oh. I could only get the good pressed cider in winter and the very end of fall from the grocer. It sucks. I'll grab a gallon of it, bring it home, open it up, take just a little sip to make space. Then I'll put in a cinnamon stick, a few cloves, and a few not nutmeg, all spices. It's so good. When I have cider, I don't drink soda. I also don't drink very much alcohol when I have cider, unless I put some rum in it. Because I'm like, why would I drink burn juice when could not? When could drink tasty juice? Cat, what are you doing? I can hear you making noise. Well, you probably don't got a bunch of apple orchards in Hawaii, right? Cat, stop that. Yeah, I know there's at least one orchard near where I live. I went to visit it when I was a kid. So it couldn't have been that far. I wonder if I could. Can you just buy apple, like pressed cider, any time of year? Apple orchard near me. There's one in Iowa City. How close is this one? About a half hour, 45-minute drive. Over near Mount Auburn Garrison. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Hawaii is a very delicate ecosystem that has already been kind of destroyed. Pineapples, boars, all the stuff you think of when you think of Hawaii, it's not native. I could drive like half an hour, 45 minutes and go get. I'm delicate like my ecosystem. I can go get an apple orchard. Do you think they got cider, like fresh pressed cider? I would love some fresh pressed cider right now. I would make that a regular, like, weekly trip to go get that. They're considered native now? Okay, I know they were imported. But they destroy a lot of the, like, smaller underbrush plants. Wrong boars. Also, that sounds nice running being able to grab an apple, but once those apples start rotting, the bugs would be terrible on that path. Unless somebody's going out and cleaning all the fruit that falls. Okay, I was going to say, I thought like boars got imported. Hawaiian boar, though. Is that why it's called Hawaiian pizza? Pua'a. And also have a negative impact on the native ecosystem. I see. It's probably when they got crossbred with the European pigs. That's probably when it probably got bad because they were brought in by the Polynesians. Okay, I've learned. I have learned. And learning is half the battle. G.I. Joe. You're old enough to get that joke, right, Panda? Right? Please say I'm not the only one. But I'm not the only one. Knowing is half the battle. Do you remember Captain Planet? Shout out left field. Do you remember Captain Planet? Because the channel I used to watch as a kid, Boomerang, was like the old and Heart. Boomerang, every year on Earth, they would have a all day long marathon of Captain Planet. It was great. But if you want a really bad kids' TV show, Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills. I don't know if anyone else watched this. This was on at the same time as like Brady Bunch. No, it was good it was bad in the best way possible. I love the no matter what, it is a last resort to fuse your powers and summon the mega something or other. Every episode ends with them summoning the mega something or other. Every episode. There's not an episode where they don't summon the mega thing. It's fucked up, man. We told you specifically this was the last resort, and you always go there every time. Oh, I bet it was great. You couldn't always get Power Rangers and stuff like that. Oh, now Ariel has 2K people watching and she's in top 10. Let's go. Just you wait. Someday she'll be on top of my list and beat out Hassan. Someday. She increased by 20 times over 2 years, so in 2 more years, she'll be bigger than Hassan. Man, I almost got banned from Iron Mouse's chat because of tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. This was back in like 2020, 2021. You see, she was doing reactions to a bunch of Super Sentai like openings. And I was posting the link to the one for tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills in the chat and asking like people, hey, can you help me show her this? Oh, Ludwig, yeah. And then Pirate Software, he's not even in the list. He's so small compared to my streamer, Iron Mouse. Yeah, I didn't know that was a rule because I was new to Twitch at the time. And the chat was moving so fast, I couldn't see the mods warning me. Until finally I saw like the last warning and I got scared. Like, I will ban you. I was so loud. Oh no, run away. And I closed the stream and I hid. It's not my fault. I didn't read the rules because I'm dumb. Nobody reads the rules. Let's be so honest. I was just treating Mouse like a friend that I wanted to show something funny and relevant to. Yeah. It's very helpful. But you don't get that on mobile, and I was on mobile. And I'll be honest, anymore, I can't really get into Mouse's streams. Nothing against Mousy. She's a fantastic streamer. Has to be, considering how much she's grown. Yeah, it's so much work. I'm lazy. I'm just a little guy. Like, what if I want to cheer and I need to buy bits? Yeah, Mousy usually only streams when I'm a Eepin, though. Or it's like, hey, Mousy has been live for 6 hours and now you're off work. Would you like to watch Mousy? And I'm like, I can't jump in the middle of a stream. I'll be missing important context. Oh, I watched a video of Mousy experience an ego death when someone was doing an impression of her and like explaining how she puts an O at the end of a lot of her words. And she never realized she did that. It was for like an animation project, something or other. Exactly. The only exception is Ariel. And Mousy has a very cute voice. Although her, Nanya, and to a lesser extent Chibi are cursed with the here is cute woman voice. As you get older, no one will ever take you seriously. No one will take you seriously on the phone. They will ask to talk to your parents. Good luck. Exactly. It's like, sir, I am in my 20s. Yeah. Can I talk to your mom? Fine. Yeah, I feel like with the Japanese voice, it's a little more common, but still. Her neck of the woods. Now I'm just thinking of Japan. It's like, that's the woods over there. That island is the woods. You've been warned. It's the woods. You know, one cool thing about Japanese history and why it's so wooded still is that very early in Japanese history, they instituted logging laws and forestry laws. They basically said you cannot sell lumber below a certain quality, which stopped clear cutting. And that's why it's still green to this day, because they were experiencing a bunch of issues with landslides and stuff during monsoon season. So they instituted laws. Can you imagine if they did that today? Smile. Speaking of Japan, I miss Shinzo Abe. Does anyone else remember Shinzo Abe? My prime minister is gone. Well, the selling wood below a certain quality was just to stop clear cutting. Yeah, Abe-sama, he got assassinated and nobody talked about it. That should have been big news. Why wasn't that big news? Yeah, but most people that talked about it in the it is weird that nobody is talking about this way. But it should have been big news over here. They're like our number one ally. It's America and Japan. It's us and our little buddy. Wait a second. Is Japan America's boar? Is Japan America's Boreas glaceus? Am I America? No, I don't got enough missiles. No, maybe. I think Japan is America. Am I America? No, I don't have enough missiles. I don't guzzle enough oil. Quick, someone bring me the olive oil. The extra virgin olive oil. Gotta start chugging. That sounds disgusting. I get grossed out by my food if I accidentally put a little too much oil in the pan before cooking. I don't like ranch dressing. I can't be an American. I can't. I live in the Midwest and I don't like ranch dressing. They sell it by the gallon here. Literally. You can buy it by the gallon. Nobody needs that much ranch dressing. Honestly, it's probably not that bad if I had it now. I just didn't like it as a kid. Too like watery. I've had a bit of it recently because our new pizza gets it on top, and I tried the new pizza. I didn't really care for the new pizza because it had jalapenos and onions on it. It's a new barbecue brisket, which is the barbecue brisket we had like 2 years ago. A thick, rich, white sauce ranch dressing. I like a good barbecue sauce or like a fry sauce, like a Freddy's fry sauce or a honey mustard. Oh, honey mustard. And now I don't like, or like a QP mayo. You don't like that thick, creamy white sauce? Well, what's wrong with you? It's honestly not that bad. I'll have some of it with like the fried mac and cheese bites, like to change things up when I go down to the deli. No, not onto my salad. When I said come at me, bro, I didn't mean like this. Well, darn, I was worried I wouldn't be able to chat long enough, but having you here makes it easy. Oh, yeah, I need to get some chili oil. I need to just buy some. It looks so good. It looks so tasty. I know I'll die of spice. And I appreciate it. Having someone to talk to makes streaming longer a lot easier. And I'll be honest, if it were, I have talked more in this stream than I would for an entire week if I didn't stream. Which is crazy. Let's see. But the grits are the spicy part. Okay. Let's see. Who should we raid? We raided Cabal just the other day. I could raid Ari, but I know I'd just get lost in the FF14. Yeah, mild heat. I mean, I'll put a bird's eye chili in my freaking. 1 second. Open stream manager. Let's see. Who have I rated last? G has added a loud term fuckers. Let's see, we rated Cabal 2 days ago, so I should wait to rate them again. Papa 3 days ago. I want to spread it out at least a week apart. I'm debating rating Ari. I think I should say hello to my Kami Oshi. What do you think? All right. Ariel. Let's get everybody in here. All right. All right, chat. I need a cat face. Give me a cat face. Or actually, no, I can use this MTV app. Our raid message will be Wade. I think that's a good raid message. What do you think? I think that's pretty good. I will be starting stream at the same time tomorrow. Oh, welcome back. So sorry that you came in during raid, but if you want to hop in, we're going to go see my Kamiyoshi. Raid message is Wade3. You want to copy and paste that? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.